You'll be flown to Canada, in Toronto, where you will receive some training, okay, during your time there. Everything will be paid for. You'll be in Toronto for 3 months during the summer, and you will thought entrepreneurship, networking, obviously capacity building. Hi guys, hope you all are doing very well. Welcome to another episode on the Young and Independent channel. So today I want to share a business opportunity or a grant opportunity with young Africans. I don't think enough Africans know about this opportunity. That's why I'm making a video about it. So it's called the African Impact Program, or it's called the African Impact Challenge. Basically, this challenge was created in 2020, and the aim of the challenge, is to support the development of the African continent by investing in its early stage innovators. The objective is to support and establish entrepreneurial ideas that create market disruptive innovations. So if you have an idea that you think can create a disruption in the market in a good way by leveraging technology. So if you have any idea that you can use technology to build on, to grow, and to expand, this challenge is for you. This program is for you, and this program has trained over 500 African entrepreneurs since it started in 2020, and over 80 of them have received grant money. The program was in 2020. The program was launched in Ghana, and they had only 92 applicants. Can you imagine, the entire Ghana, only 92 applicants applied for this program, and the 11 first founders were selected to participate in a paid summer incubator program, which helped them to bring their innovative ideas to life and prepare them for the market. So those who won in Ghana were a group called Team Abofra. What did they do? As you can see, they are all very young people. So Team Abofra, they're building a solution which will provide low-income parents in Ghana with an affordable means of giving their children quality early childhood education. This solution will be able to deliver content in a parent's voice with a focus on improving psychomotor, socio-emotional, and cognitive skills. Wow. That's what 4 young people, that's what they decided to do. The second group that won is called the Green Water. And the aim of the project, they are building a digital solution that provides a more affordable and environmental friendly alternative to drinking water on the go for Ghanaians. 4 young people, all of them university students. The third group, which is 1 to 3 young people, what are they doing? They are passionate about solving the problem they face, which led them to apply for the challenge, with learning practical skills as youth in Ghana, starting with Ghana technology, look up in striving to create a community that allows students and tutors to learn and earn. That's what these people are trying to do. AII challenge team. So yeah, that's what they're doing. I don't know what you can do. That was for Ghana. In 2021, they were in Kenya. 300 people applied in Kenya. At least that's an improved number. 300 people applied in Kenya. 30 top performing founders were selected and funded based on the criteria, obviously, of the program. And these are the people who were selected in Kenya in 2021. Africa Nest 1, 2, 3, 4, really young people. And they say that we at Africa Nest deal with consolidating real estate agencies to create one big competitive marketplace for agencies. So we seek to help connect sellers to buyers. That's what they're trying to do. They want to connect people who want to buy houses to people who are selling houses. That's awesome. The next group is called Team Ngiji. Well, I can't say that. Ngiji. Yeah, I hope I said that right. And Ngiji, what are they trying to achieve? They want to improve the connection between casual cleaners and their clients. So Ngiji says that they are into the cleaning and sanitary sector because they're passionate about creating income earning opportunities for the undeserved bottom of the pyramid communities. Wow. And there are just 2 of them, and their project 1. They're trying to connect those who clean and the people that they clean for, to make sure that they can improve trust, prevent exploitation of both parties. That's awesome. That's really good. And the next group are 2 young women, really young, gorgeous women. Their brand is Vijiji. It's a multi-modal scaling platform designed by Ruth and Tabby on creating an avenue for craftspeople to learn, create, and earn. Their goal is to provide affordable and convenient learning and instruction tools. Beautiful. 2 young girls. They won. And the last but one is Vindex Systems. Vindex System is a startup that provides real-time tracking and recovery services of motorcycles, taxis, widely used for commercial transport in Kenya. We present theft by providing owners of motorcycles a solution to manage and control their assets from a mobile phone and recover it in case of theft. Interesting. The last one is Chakula Kiko. Chakula Kiko, they had no, not the last one. Come on, Sylvie. So this is Chakula Kiko, AI-powered mobile and web-based platform that connects farmers and households. Farmers sign up onto the platform and relay information such as amount of produce, price, location, and photos of the produce. Households sign up on their end of the platform and choose the produce specifications, amount, and location, and pay for the produce. This saves hours that they would have spent on the road and bargaining with vendors. This is gorgeous. So that's for Kenya. And in 2021, they were in Rwanda. In Rwanda, they had in Rwanda, they chose 40 top performing founders. So as you can see, the number keeps increasing. In Ghana, they chose 11. In Kenya, they chose 30. And in Rwanda, they chose 40. I believe that this criteria is really to help. I think that the better the projects they have, the more the chances of choosing or incubating more young entrepreneurs. So, as many people can apply, in my opinion, and those who have really good projects they'll be chosen to showcase their projects. In Rwanda, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Gosh, there's lots of people in Rwanda who won. I encourage you to go on the Young and Independent. I'll link a website in the description box. You can just go on there and read more about these people who won in Rwanda. So basically what I wanted to talk to you about is the project. Who can apply for the project? This year the project is in South Africa. Okay. Unfortunately, it's not in other countries, just people in South Africa that can apply. So those who can apply, if you're under 39 and you live in the country where the challenge is happening, you can apply. If you have a desire to pursue impact focus on entrepreneurship, you can apply. If you have a desire to solve critical problems with technology, you can apply. If you have full-time commitment from the team building the venture, you can apply. So yeah, those are people who can apply. And the selection criteria, your idea should be able to address an identified problem or challenge in your country by providing a comprehensive solution through a clearly defined job to be done. Secondly, your solution should be technology enabled in its creation or use. So anything that doesn't have anything to do with technology, don't even bother, you will not make it. It has to be technology inclined. The next thing is that there's preference given to solutions that target non-consumption by increasing adoption, accessibility, or affordability. Make sure that it's more about scalability. If you can scale it, I think your project is going to work. Your project will be chosen. So this whole African Impact Challenge was started by this book called The Prosperity Paradox. Because they felt that the global poverty is a complex issue and that it can be solved through innovative projects, okay? By creating innovative projects and encouraging entrepreneurship. This book believes that the poverty in Africa will be resolved. So this year they're offering 25,000 to the winner of this project, and you will be flown to Canada. You'll be flown to Canada in Toronto, where you will receive some training, okay? During your time there, everything will be paid for. You'll be in Toronto for 3 months during the summer, and you will, be taught entrepreneurship, networking, obviously capacity building, incubation, mentorship, and then you will discuss how your project is going to penetrate the market. Now, this is the most interesting part. Yeah, all these challenges are available, but how do you apply? These are my tips to apply for this challenge and to increase your chances of winning. The first thing is that a grant competition for innovative business ideas is a great thing, but to participate, you have to submit your proposal that outlines your business idea and its potential impact. The proposal should include a description of the problem you're addressing, your proposed solution, and a plan for how you will use the grant funding to develop your business. It's very, very important for you to do that. To access to increase your chances of success in a grant competition, here are some tips to keep in mind. The first thing is that you have to research the grant competition thoroughly. Before submitting your proposal, make sure you understand the requirements and guidelines of the competition. You should also research the previous winners to get a sense of what kinds of projects the judges tend to favor. Okay, don't go in blindly. Do your research. Is very, very important. So here are some of the steps that you can follow to research about a grant. The first thing is that you should review the requirements and the guidelines. Carefully read the application guidelines and requirements to understand the scope of the grant competition. Make note of the eligible criteria, application deadlines, funding limits, and other important details. The second thing is to research the previous winners. Who are those who won? Look for the past winners of the grant competition and examine their project proposals. Analyze their approaches, themes, the goals to get a better idea of what the judges look for. Take note of any common trends, such as a focus on a specific social issue or a unique approach to solving a problem. Number 3, read the grantor's mission statement. Go through the grantor's mission statement to understand their overall goals and objectives. Consider how your project aligns with their mission and whether it could potentially advance their goals. So this impact project, go and read what their mission is about and make sure that your project aligns with their mission statement. Number 4, still under research, attend information sessions. I don't know if these guys have any information sessions. I doubt if they do. So you can just limit everything to your personal research. You can also reach out to the previous winners. Go on social media, message them, connect with the previous winners. Okay? Or ask questions directly to email the grantor and ask them questions about the competition and seek advice on how to submit a successful proposal, either from the previous winners or from the grantors directly. One of the things that I did in order to get 10 A's in my MBA was to just go and speak to my lecturers, just ask them, what does it take to get an A in your subject? And they told me, and I just worked at it and I got the A. So you might want to go and ask them as well. Number 6, still under research, is to review the grantor's financial status to assess their capacity to fund your project. Make sure your project is not too big to be funded. You have the amount, $25,000. Make sure that your project is within that amount. Don't make it too big or out of that amount. If it's too big and out of that amount, you might be disqualified because they will say that your project doesn't align with their budget. Okay. Now, tip number 2 to win a grant is to develop a strong business plan. Your proposal should include a detailed plan for how you will use the grant funding to develop your business. This should include milestones, timelines, and measurable outcomes. Okay? Now, how do you create a strong business plan? I'm going to give you 7 steps. The first step is to conduct market research. Before developing a business plan, you need to understand the market you are targeting, including the industry the industry that you're going into, your competition, and the potential customers to benefit from that business that you're trying to launch. This will help you to identify opportunities and challenges and develop strategies to address them. Step number 2 is to define your business concept. Define your business concept by including your product or service, the target market, and unique value proposition. This will help you create a clear vision for your business and differentiate it from competitors. Step number 3 is to develop a marketing plan. How will you attract customers? How will the people that you're trying to serve, how will they be part of your project? How will they benefit from this project or your service or product that you're trying to launch? Include your price strategy, the sales channels, and promotional tactics. Okay? Step number 4 is to create a financial plan. You have to develop a detailed financial plan that includes projected revenue, expenses, and cash flow. This will help you to determine the amount of grant funding you need and how you will use it. Step number 5 under business plan is to outline operational details. You have to provide details about how you will manage your business operations, including staffing, production, and logistics. Step number 6 under the business plan is to establish milestones and timelines. Set specific milestones and timelines for achieving your goals, such as launching your product or reaching a certain revenue target. This will help you stay on track and measure progress towards your objectives. Step number 7, identify measurable outcomes. You have to define the metrics you will use to measure the success of your business plan, such as revenue growth or customer satisfaction. This will help you to evaluate the effectiveness of your strategies and make adjustments as needed. The third tip to win the 25,000 grant is to demonstrate the potential impact of your business. The judges will want to see that your business has the potential to make a significant impact in your field. Make sure your proposal clearly articulates the problem you're addressing and how your solution will make a difference. Now, I'm going to give you 7 steps to follow in order to demonstrate that your project has a good potential impact on your community. The first thing is to clearly articulate the problem you're addressing. Begin by describing the problem in detail and explain why it is important to address it. Step number 2 is to quantify the impact. Use data to show the scale of the problem and quantify the potential impact of your solution. This will help the judges understand the significance of your proposal. The third step is to provide evidence of demand. Demonstrate that there is a market for your solution by providing evidence of demand. This could include customer surveys, market research, or letters of support from potential clients. Step number 4 is to describe your solution. Clearly explain how your business will address the problem and what makes your solution unique. Step number 5 is to explain the potential impact. You have to articulate the expected outcomes of your solution and how it will make a difference in the lives of those affected by the problem. Step number 6 is to provide a roadmap. Outline a clear roadmap for implementation, including timelines, milestones, and metrics for success. Step number 7 is to consider the long-term impact. You have the responsibility to describe how your solution will have a lasting impact and how it can be scaled to reach more people in the future. Let's move on to tip number 4. You have to show that you have a capable team. Judges will want to see that you have a capable team that can execute on your business plan. Make sure you highlight the skills and experience of your team members. I'm going to give you 6 steps to follow in order to achieve this. The first thing to do is to identify the key roles needed to execute your business plan and ensure that you have team members with the required skills and experience for each role. The second thing to do is to create a team profile that outlines each team member's qualifications, experience, and role within the company. Include any relevant accomplishments such as degrees, certificates, awards, and previous work experience. Number 3 is to highlight any industry-specific knowledge or experience that your team members have that gives your company a competitive advantage. Number 4, emphasize the collaborative and complementary nature of your team members, skills, and how they work together to achieve your business's goals, your project's goals. Number 5 is to showcase any notable achievement of your team members, such as some of the projects that they have been successful in, some of their publications, if they have any, and if they have any industry recognition, it's important to showcase that in your application. Number 6 is to provide a brief overview of any additional support that you have, such as advisors or if you have any mentors, and their relevant experience and qualifications. These are the things that you should do to provide that you have a capable team. The last but not the least tip to win a business grant is to practice your pitch. If you are selected as a finalist, you may be asked to give a pitch presentation to the judges. You must practice your pitch until you are comfortable with it and can deliver it confidently. I'm going to give you 6 tips to practice your pitch. The first tip is to write down your pitch. Write it down. Start by writing down your pitch and refining it until it is clear, concise, and to the point. Make sure to include key details about your project, service, or idea. The second step is to time yourself. Once you have your pitch written, time yourself delivering it to ensure that it fits within the time limit you've been given. This will help you stay on track during the actual presentation. The presentation is not going to last forever. You must be able to deliver every single thing on your pitch during the time that you are given. Step number 3 is to practice in front of a mirror. Practice delivering your pitch in front of a mirror to see how you look and sound. Pay attention to your body language, your eye contact, and your vocal tone. It's very important. Pitches are big deals. Step number 5 is to practice in front of others. Gather a few people in your home, your team members, your friends. Practice in front of them and ask them to give you feedback on your delivery and the content. Ask for honest feedback so that you can make any necessary improvements. Do not allow them to massage your ego only for you to fail in front of the judges. Consider feedback and make the necessary changes. Step number 5 is to record yourself. Record yourself delivering your pitch and watch it back to identify any areas that need improvement. This will help you see how you came across to others. You can do this by using your mobile phone or asking a friend to do it for you while you give your pitch, while you practice your pitch. Step number 6 is to practice. Practice your pitch as often as possible until you feel confident and comfortable. The more you practice, the more natural and polished your delivery will become. Alright guys, here are the 5 tips to win a grant. 1. Develop a strong business plan. Number 2. Demonstrate the potential impact of your business. Number 3. Show that you have a capable team. Number 4. Research the grant competition thoroughly. And number 5. Practice your pitch. By following these tips, you can increase your chances of success in a grant competition for any innovative business. Good luck as you apply. I've added a link of an article which I wrote, which has all the details that you can use for further information, and I've also added a link to the application for this grant in the description box of this video. I wish you all the very best and take care of yourselves.